after hearing the children them running up and down on the road and not being supervised, I realized that, and this is school time, as I've said in the video, this is school time. I realized that, boy, something has to be done. And this is our future. We cannot afford it to continue like this. I thought about at first, if I could only afford that little billboard thing that is in Off-Way Tree, where they have the little thing rotating right through the day, the different advertisement. I said, boy, that would be really good now, being as we cannot connect with each other, we cannot be face to face. But then again, I'm not able to do that. But then you have to learn to turn your hand and make fashion. So I thought to say, okay, what could I do? And the thought come to me to say, make blackboards on the walls in each community, because we don't want the cross-contamination. So every child would have had access to their own blackboard in the community. Parents would be able to come down and write and take their cell phone and take off pictures of the work and take it into their child. So right there and then now I realize now that this is a good idea. I did not only think critically, I allow proactivity to come in play.
It seems very, 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 how do I put it? Risky. Having to be visiting these places, knowing that it is a place where death is no respect of any man, right? But because my mommy sees the vision and she believes in the vision, I have to put myself in the brave position to help her out. And I'm telling you, these men, when they saw us, as mommy always said, they always say, all right then, because they realize what we're doing. They say, all right then, yeah man, miss, go through, do your thing man, I hear a thing man and the people them for learn man. Yeah man, what you mean man, miss, we can't hinder the people, the youth them future, so do your thing man, miss.
It's a lot of risk, but you know, I just put God before me and said, boy, it's needed to be done. It's necessity over risk. It's needed to be done. So I said, boy, I just have to go in there, speak to persons whom I would have already identified a wall, and just, if they give me the permission, I'll just go ahead and put up the blackboards. Because when I told parents what I would be about, they were like, yes, miss. Do it, miss. We need it. And I said, yes, look for me. Normally, I would have to blow my whistle to alert them. Because they wouldn't know. And they would come out because they hear the noise outside and the excitement. So they come out to find out what's it. And I told them, and they embraced it. And I went back to my relatives, my family, and I told them the plan. And everybody came on board because they believed in it too.
I'm just thankful that the Lord had blessed me with the gift of drawing, because as she had explained, it is child friendly, and you know, drawings really do get the life out of words to describe it much more better for the children to understand and can relate to whatever you're saying whenever you're saying.
As the little saying that says, the family that prays together stays together. And with or without us studying together, we would have helped each other anyway. So then therefore, studying together just all the more make it a little more comfortable and easier. I won't have to come home and say, try to explain literally what is it that I am to do. And would be seeking some sort of assistance or whatsoever. Because she's there also and she knows just the same.
The journey has been wonderful. Learning together, presenting together, and just wooing every lecturer that he stands before.
This initiative has really helped me because with the crisis that is going on right now and the lack of internet in some areas, the worksheets that I get, it really benefits me because, you know, I can't really have my studies falling back because I don't want to fall back. So I have to maintain these worksheets that are on the board, and these worksheets is for the 15 and 16-year-olds, so they really get me up to date with what is happening in the educational society at the moment.
This blackboard thing has really helped many children because not being able to connect to Wi-Fi services, not being able to attend the online schooling, this can keep them active, knowing that their parents have something to give them to do, because walking by all the days, learning about playing, this gives them something to do more than playing all the day of their life.
Internet is really on and off because kids, sometimes they want internet as well, and I'm on the internet, so the connection is really not that good, so it's an on and off thing, and when it's on, I'm on the internet, and when it's off, I have to have the worksheets by me, so I'm always active.
As I go to the community in the mornings, I would see many of them at times with cheese strips as early as the morning is, and bag juice, biscuit and bag juice. And I said, boy, dawn on me that it's only when they were in school that some of these kids really get one look at lunch per day, especially those that would have been on path. Only at school. At home, they just eat any little thing that comes their way. So they know that the nutritional value is not really there. The diet is not being cared for much where proper food is concerned. So I'm like there thinking, I'm giving them worksheets to do all of this, and not catering for the other basic right of the child, which is not just to education but also for feeding, for food. So I said, boy, nobody no one know how much you know until they know how much you care. So I went back to the drawing board and I said, I need to couple catering for their academics along with feeding them. I don't know how much because I will for them, and I don't know who's going to be supporting me through this continuing task. But I will have to try. So those donations that come in, I try to take some from it and prepare box lunches in the afternoon, carry it out for all these different children in the different communities and so forth, along with the worksheets in the afternoon. Because after we would have done this in the morning, we go back in the afternoon to present the lunch to them and worksheets, because that's when I see almost all of them, if not all, because that's the afternoon, and that's where I interact with them and so forth. I would normally have my devotions with them in the morning, discussions before and then devotion after, and then give them the lunch and the worksheet. And this is happening from Monday to Wednesday. I would have wanted to bring it for the whole 5 days, but we don't have money to feed children so much days. So I'm just from Monday to Wednesday, 3 days. And that is what's happening. So it's a lot of little things on the plate. The children is at home, I just have to take the school where they are. So school doors are closed, but school is not out. It's still in session. So I just take the classroom, the community, and turn it into a classroom. You would see parents look out and the community members watching me engage in all these children in the different communities. You see them and look out, and just as though they would have been in when it's school time and they would be able to go to school. You hear parents calling out, come teacher, come children, come, go to school. It's feeling so good. It's like I'm reminding them that we have not forgotten them. School is still here. And they are able to still be involved. And this is good because our country needs to show our children that we care for their education. And no matter what comes upon us, we will find a way to be resilient and bounce right back.